Top 10 Coldest Places on Earth. 10. Snag, Yukon, Canada. Canada is well known for its severe winters, but Snag, a small community in Yukon, holds the record for the country's lowest temperature ever recorded. On February 3, 1947, the temperature fell to -62.8 degrees Celsius, -81.4 degrees Fahrenheit. It's colder than anywhere else in Canada. Surprisingly, it is not the coldest place on the list. 9. North Ice, Greenland. Greenland's name may sound warm, but it is actually covered with snow and ice. North Ice was a British research station that operated between 1952 and 1954. During that time, temperatures as low as -59.4 degrees Celsius, -74.9 degrees Fahrenheit, were reported 16 times. The lowest temperature ever recorded there was -66.1 degrees Celsius, -87 degrees Fahrenheit, on January 9, 1954. Despite its small size on the Greenland map, North Ice created history with its cold temperatures. 8. Verkhoyansk, Russia. Verkhoyansk is unique since it experiences both severely cold and extremely hot weather. It holds the Guinness World Record for the largest temperature differential, with swings exceeding 100 degrees Celsius, 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Summer temperatures in the town have risen up to 37.3 degrees Celsius, 99.1 degrees Fahrenheit, but winters can be brutally cold. The lowest temperature recorded here was -67.6 degrees Celsius, -89.7 degrees Fahrenheit, in February 1892. For a while, this was the coldest temperature ever recorded in the Northern Hemisphere, until another location on this list beat the record. 7. Oymyakon, Russia. Oymyakon and Verkhoyansk are among the coldest places on Earth. Both are in Russia and part of the northern pole of cold, which has seen some of the lowest temperatures ever recorded. Like Verkhoyansk, Oymyakon experiences severe winters with temperatures varying by more than 100 degrees Celsius, 189 degrees Fahrenheit, between summer and winter. Although summers can be moderate, Oymyakon is best renowned for its cold winters. On February 6, 1933, the temperature dropped to -67.7 degrees Celsius, -89.9 degrees Fahrenheit, slightly colder than Verkhoyansk and the coldest place in the Northern Hemisphere at the time. It would be unpleasant to travel between these two places during the winter. 6. Klink Research Station, Greenland. Greenland has more than one place with extreme cold. 3/4 of the country is covered in ice, so freezing temperatures are common. Klink Research Station was part of a project from 1987 to 1992, named after a glacial island in Antarctica. A remote weather station run by the University of Wisconsin-Madison recorded -69.4 degrees Celsius, -92.9 degrees Fahrenheit, on December 22, 1991. That's insanely cold. 5. Denali, Alaska. Alaska is known for its freezing weather, but Denali is one of the coldest places in the U.S. It's also North America's tallest mountain, standing over 20,000 feet high. From 1950 to 1969, the U.S. Army Natick Laboratory placed a thermometer at 15,000 feet on the mountain. The coldest temperature recorded was -73 degrees Celsius, -100 degrees Fahrenheit. And that wasn't even at the top, just imagine how much colder it gets at the peak. 4. Dome Argus, Antarctic Plateau. Antarctica is one of the harshest places on Earth. Fewer than 1,000 people live there, but millions of penguins call it home. Surviving in this extreme cold is no easy task. In January 2005, a team from the Chinese National Antarctic Research Expedition set up weather stations at Dominguez, one of the highest points in Antarctica. In July 2005, they recorded a freezing temperature of -82.5 degrees Celsius, -116.5 degrees Fahrenheit. But believe it or not, Antarctica can get even colder. 3. Amundsen Scott South Pole Station, Antarctica. When people think of freezing places, they often think of the North Pole. But the South Pole is actually colder. Sitting on a massive ice sheet 9,000 feet high, the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station is one of the coldest places on Earth. This U.S. research station was built in 1956 on Antarctica's high plateau. The coldest temperature recorded there was -82.8 degrees Celsius, -117 degrees Fahrenheit, on June 23, 1982. Even its warmest day wasn't really warm. On December 26, 2011, the temperature only reached -12.3 degrees Celsius, -9.9 degrees Fahrenheit. That's as close as you get to a heat wave in the South Pole. 2. Vostok Station, Antarctica. Now we go to Vostok Station, one of the coldest places on Earth. This Russian research station was set up by the Soviet Union in 1957 in an area called the Southern Pole of Cold, and it lives up to its name. Winter temperatures here average -68 degrees Celsius, -90 degrees Fahrenheit, and even in summer, it only warms up to about -31.9 degrees Celsius, -25.4 degrees Fahrenheit. But the coldest day ever recorded at Vostok was July 21, 1983, when temperatures dropped to -89.2 degrees Celsius, -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. At the time, this was the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth, and some believe Vostok still holds the record. Dome Fuji, Antarctica. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth, and it set a new record on August 10, 2010. The temperature dropped to -93.2 degrees Celsius, -135.8 degrees Fahrenheit. The coldest ever recorded. Scientists used satellites to measure the cold in small pockets of air near Dome Fuji and Dome Argus, two high points on the East Antarctic Plateau. Some experts debate if this is the official record since it wasn't measured a few feet above the ground as required by the World Meteorological Organization. Still, Ted Scambus from the National Snow and Ice Data Center believes these cold pockets are the coldest places on Earth, even colder than the Stock Station.